I'm Jay Whitney. I go to Columbus Academy, and I wrote Mayday.
I think I'm going crazy, Lieutenant Merriweather.
It's about two people from the Air Force who get stranded on a desert island, but some stuff goes awry. I had just reread Lord of the Flies when I was starting to write this play rather. That inspired me a lot. I do have a lot of family in the military, and I just wanted to write something a little mysterious, a little on the supernatural side, but not quite. Both feed in. Well, I hope that some people have different interpretations of it, that it sparks some thought and spawns some theories, because I certainly have an interpretation of what this play is about and what happens, but there's some different ways that you could go with it, some different ways that you could think about what happens.
Oh, Lieutenant Merriweather!
Airman Park, why the tone? What'd you find?
Nothing. You've just been gone a while, that's it.
Oh, I'm back now.
3.5 hours or so. You said you'd be back before sundown. I almost abandoned camp to go looking for you.
Well, when I tell you what I was doing...
I was worried, actually. Really worried.
You don't need to be worried about me. This is what we train for. This isn't my first rodeo, you know.
Like, on a deserted island, or...
Cut the sarcasm, Airman Park. I'm still your superior.
No, I wasn't being sarcastic. I was
Look,
actually...
I'm here now. I'm fine. And look what I found. Had to cut it free from some vines in the trees.
What is that?
Don't tell me you're so young you don't know what a radio is.
No, I know it's a radio.
Listen, it works.
In the middle of the ocean? How did it get here?
I thought about that. It's old, I mean, look at the filth on it, but it's Air Force issue. Someone else must have been here a long time ago. I'm telling you, our engineers know what they're doing. Already sent a distress signal and everything.
Oh, have you got anything back yet?
Not yet. We don't even know if anyone's received it. Don't get too excited.
Oh, this is the best news I've ever heard. This is the greatest thing.
Be quiet, listen.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Any station present. This is Lieutenant Merriweather, United States Air Force, Anderson Air Force Base. If anyone is receiving, we're stranded and have been just over a day now. Weather is around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, clear skies, last known position, around 50 miles north of Guam. Present position, an unknown island, about half a mile wide and 2 miles long. 2 souls present. Train flight with an airman gone awry. Our maps failed, and everything else did. Our T6 is toast, but we found a radio by some miracle in the trees here. Any stations or aircraft picking up? Hello?
I think that's you, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Airman.
I'm not being sarcastic. That is you, right?
Never heard of a message bouncing right back at you like that.
Never heard of a radio being found in the middle of a deserted island. Never heard of a T6 failing in the middle of a training flight.
You do us both some good by staying calm and not complaining, Park.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
Jeez, again?
Following up on a distress signal sent 14 hours ago. This is Lieutenant Merriweather, United States Air Force, Anderson Air Force Base. Myself and an airman are stranded on an uninhabited island somewhere north of Anderson. Any stations or aircraft picking up?
That is new.
I never said that.
I know, I was with you 14 hours ago.
It doesn't make any sense.
That was you, though. That was your voice. I know your voice.
Just stay calm, Park. Even if this thing just keeps repeating me, we will get out of here.
That wasn't repeating. You never said that.
Airman Park?
You're right, this makes no sense. Nothing about where we are right now makes any sense.
Believe me, I know that.
14 hours from now, that's when the message was sent, will be sent. Do you think maybe,
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is, do I say my name first, or do I start with the aircraft? Do we need to say the aircraft's name if we don't have a plane anymore? Lieutenant Merriweather? Lieutenant?
That's ridiculous. You say the aircraft first.
You're very lucky that's not actually you. Count your blessings.
Consider my blessings count.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is a follow-up on a distress signal sent 3 days and 16 hours ago. Do any stations or aircraft read? I repeat, do any stations or aircraft read? 2 souls present, alone on an island about 50 miles north of Guam. We have food and water, but it is rapidly running out. Do any stations or aircraft read?
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Oh, what are you supposed to do? Enjoy being stuck on a deserted island?
Airman Park!
Yes, Lieutenant?
You joke around when you're nervous, don't you?
Only a little.
Don't!
Understood, Lieutenant.
Now, are you going to keep pretending like we're friends, or are you going to stay calm and remember your training?
The latter, Lieutenant.
We gotta turn the thing off, get some rest.
No. I would feel even worse about that. I think the radio is trying to tell us something. That's what I was gonna say before. That it seems like something I'd say is all. Like it was me. Like it will be me.
Well, that's not us. That's certainly not me.
How do you get messages from the future? Science? Magic?
That's a hell of a conclusion to jump to, Airman.
It's the only one I got.
Do any stations or aircraft
Here we
read?
go again.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Myself and an airman only have a portable radio with unknown battery life to send distress signals. Our T-6B trainer aircraft crashed 11 days and... 5 hours? Never mind, 7 hours ago. We are rapidly running out of food and water. Anyone receiving, please respond.
Should we respond?
Just do away with it.
What? Why?
Toss it in the water. Get rid of it. It's broken. Turn it off at least.
Broken? Are you serious? Are you joking? Have you ever heard of this happening to anyone in their lives, Lieutenant?
Have you considered that talking back to your superior officer is not a good idea, Park?
I'm not talking back. I'm just asking questions.
What are you on about? There's something wrong with the radio. The batteries are broken. The antenna's shot. Something's interfering with it. I should have known that something that old wouldn't work properly.
Yeah, because a no good antenna can make a radio predict the future, right?
Slow your roll, Park. I could get you court-martialed for every goddamn thing you've said since we got on this island. Someone should have court-martialed you a long time ago. Do you want to be court-martialed, Park?
No, Lieutenant, not at all. But if...
Don't but me. Don't if me. Give me the radio. Now.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. 17 days since we landed on this island. We have 4 days worth of food. We'll have to make it last. We've sent numerous distress signals in the past 2.5 weeks, and this one will probably fall on deaf ears too, but we're Air Force. We've got hope. God, do any stations or aircraft read?
If you're telling me you don't want to hear what happens,
Give me the radio.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is Lieutenant Merriweather, U.S. Air Force, following up on a distress signal sent 33 days ago. Last known position, somewhere. 1 soul present. It's really nice that it's only me, really. Because I don't have to share my supplies anymore, so I have enough to last me a week or so before I run out. I was with an airman, but they're dead now. Does anyone read? Does anyone read? Please. God, I'm so sorry. Does anyone read? Something's wrong with this island. Something's wrong with this radio. Please, copy. Please.
That's impossible. That's ridiculous.
for the best. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong with me. That's not me.
Oh, that is why you didn't want to keep listening to the distress signals, because you were afraid you'd crack. You were afraid you'd let me die, that you'd kill me.
You're not thinking straight.
Stay back.
Jesus, Park!
Don't do it. I told you we found that radio for a reason.
Put the knife down, Park. Just listen to me. Hear me out.
Jesus, I just found out that you'd let me die if you got the chance, and you can't treat me like a normal person? Go on, Lieutenant. Say whatever. I'm listening.
The person who sounds like me is right about one thing. There is something wrong with that radio. This isn't us. This isn't you. I am right in front of you, and I am telling you that you can't trust this just because you...
Put that away!
Put that down, Park. Don't play around with that. You need to realize that you can't just...
No. It wasn't supposed to be like that. Well, now I'm no better than you were! What was the point of this? What's the point of any of this? Just stupid me, stupid you, stupid goddamn radio. Mayday. This is following up on a distress signal sent, half an hour ago by my... Wait. Oh, God. Batteries are dead.